Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing a Sephora haul with you guys. I picked up a lot of new things that I needed more of, as well as a lot of things that I have not yet tried that are going viral right now, super popular, that I cannot wait to try on camera within this video for you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So for the sake of the video, since I'm going to be doing my makeup and trying out products, I just put my hair back into a ponytail and put a headband on so that my hair is out of my face. I've already cleaned and prepped my skin. Now, something that I also, or maybe that you guys can appreciate, is I have really dry skin. This is just a disclaimer as we begin the video. I have super dry skin now, whereas years ago, prior to me being on Accutane, I had very oily skin. So the dynamic of my skin has changed drastically, whereas now it is super dry. I do have acne prone skin, as you can see. I have a few pimples as it is nearing that time of the month for me. And I do have a lot of scarring, a lot of redness, scarring on my face, as you can see. So some of these products might seem very interesting to you as I try them out. So with that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you everything that I purchased at Sephora. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Here's my Sephora bag. It's not the big bag, it's just medium-sized bag. I do have my receipt here. I did spend pretty much near to $300. But it was a must need. I've been needing makeup. So since it is February, my birthday was just last week. So I did pick up while I was there my birthday gift, which was this Way, I'm not sure how you actually pronounce it, but it is the happy birthday gift. And it's actually a really nice one. So I'm excited to open this. I have not opened anything yet, by the way. So that was my birthday gift. So that was something that I picked up while being in Sephora. The next thing that I picked up was the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray, which I used this once before. I had this a few years back, but I didn't repurchase it. I was just using other like cheaper setting sprays. I was using like a NYX Dewy one, plus it was a lot cheaper, but I did run out of it. And since I was in Sephora, I was like, you know what? This was pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and repurchase this. So this is the Extra Glow Long-Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. This is actually really good, and I'm gonna be testing this out this Sunday as I'm going to Epcot. So I'm excited about this. And obviously I lean towards the Extra Glow, the dewy one, just because like I told you in the beginning of the video, my skin has been so freaking dry and I'm so upset about it. So that is the first thing that I actually spent money on. Now, the next thing that I purchased was the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This product, let me tell you, this is like something that I've been wanting to repurchase. The only thing, and the reason why I'm saying like I've been wanting to repurchase this, is because unfortunately the Sephora that's nearby me and my closest mall closed down, and I never go to that mall that's local to me just because it does suck. So since I was obviously out of town and there was a huge Sephora there, I was really happy to see that they obviously had this. This makes my product stay all day. Like it literally, my product just sticks to it. And that's why I say I cannot say more good things about this product, the Milk Hydro Grip. So for anyone who's watching this and you guys are looking for a really good primer, this primer I would recommend all day. The next thing that I had purchased is the Refy brow pencil, which I am so freaking excited about this product just because I've heard so many good things about the Refy brow defining pencil. I ran out of my pencil. I was actually using this brush here from Refy with my eyeshadow, which is really funny. My camera's not focusing, but I've been using just eyeshadow to fill in my brows for like the past 2 months. So that's why I picked up that. Now I obviously picked up the Mercier translucent setting powder. As you guys know, this is like a holy grail for me. I love this setting powder. It is amazing. There's no flashback. It just fills in your pores. So good. Now, the number one thing that I'm so excited about for this video is the Makeup by Mario foundation. This surreal foundation has been blowing up everywhere. I think it came out like last month, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I got the number 120, and by the way, I tested this on my wrist, not my face, because when I went to Sephora I had makeup on. So I'm kind of excited to see if I got a good color match. I'm praying that I did. I do believe that I did, but I'm also excited because this is like a dewy, luminous foundation. Again, my skin is super dry. And also it claims that it's super long wearing. It also is medium coverage, not full coverage, but you can build up on it. I'm excited about that just because, like I said, I do like wearing full coverage foundations. This is my go-to foundation that I wear pretty much all the time, the Born This Way. Pretty much full coverage. So I'm excited to see how this one builds up with my acne prone skin and all the scarring. So get ready for that. Then I also had to pick up Summer Fridays. I think this is the lip gloss, vanilla flavor. This is in the shade Vanilla Beige. So I'm so excited about this. I still haven't opened any of these products. As you can see, they're all in its packaging. But of course, this is something that I've been dying to just pick up. I don't know why I don't order things online. I prefer purchasing them in the store. So if you're like that, then you know what I mean. And the last thing, which I'm so excited about, is the infamous Dior Backstage Blush in that rosy light pink. This is the pH changing blush, so I'm so freaking excited to test this out with you, because this color, this pink color, this blush, as you guys all know, was blown up. It was everywhere. So I was like, I need to get my hands on this and I need to try it because I love blush and I love Dior. So that's pretty much everything that I purchased. So now that we have shown you, or now that I've shown you everything that I picked up at Sephora, let's go ahead and apply everything on my face. So now for the fun part, and since we're gonna begin, I'm trying not to break a nail. Let's go ahead and cheers with our raspberry rosé from Poppy. By the way, this is one of my favorite drinks. If you are someone who loves soda or loves like carbonated drinks, I opt to drink Poppy. I love all of their flavors. My favorite flavor is the raspberry rosé and the Dr. Pop, which is the dupe for Dr. Pepper. So good, and it's really good for your stomach, gut friendly, all that stuff. So let's go ahead and take a sip. And let's now begin. Now the first thing that I like to do, obviously since I prepped my skin already with my skincare, I'm going in with the Hydro Grip primer from Milk. So if you see me look this way, it's because I have a mirror kind of stacked up on books here that I'm looking into while I actually do my makeup. So I am starting off with the Hydro Grip primer first, just so that it can really sink into my pores, sink into my skin while I do my brows. Now, something about myself is I know a lot of people start their face, their base makeup before they do their brows, and they usually do their brows after. I'm not like that. I usually do my brows the first and then I do my face. I used to do that years ago, but for me, I've just found, and this is my preference, obviously we all have our preferences, this to me, just doing my brows first, it's just so much easier. So now I put the Milk Hydro Grip, it's all on my face. Actually, I can go ahead and throw this box away. And while that is sitting and soaking into my skin, I'm gonna go in with the Refy brow pencil. And by the way, this is in the shade Dark. So again, this is my first time using this. So I'm taking it off. It's super cute. Ooh. I love this color of the brow pencil. It's this neutral, like brownish gray. And it's so pretty. Now, first impression of the brow pencil, if it decides to focus, it's not focusing. But the actual pencil itself is super thin. So let's go ahead and put it to the test. if you're probably looking at my brows, you're probably like, what the hell is going on? Same. This is a very, like, very fine pencil. So I'm not used to it. And I think because I have like product on my, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, like every time I brush it off or if I brush it, it kind of smears everywhere. So I'm not used to this brow. I feel like it definitely has potential. I just have to get used to it because I'm usually used to the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil, the defining one. And I don't know, this I have mixed feelings about. The color is actually really dark too. I feel like it's getting everywhere. So I don't know, I have like really mixed feelings about it. I feel like I just have to like use it more, but I don't know. This is like true first impressions with you guys. For me, for now, it's not like wow to me just yet. And I know there's a lot of people who say that it's an amazing product, and I'm sure it is. For me, I feel like I just have to keep on using it to get the hang out of it because I'm so used to using something else. Like right now, I feel like my brows look crazy. So with that being said, to just keep it on going, let me just brush through them one more time, and then I'm gonna go in with my Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer to clean up my brows because this definitely needs a lot of cleanup. Okay, so now my brows are cleaned up. I know that everything looks a little bit crazy, but I promise you everything's gonna come together. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now is on my damp Real Techniques Beauty Blender, I just added a little bit more concealer, and I'm gonna just go ahead and cover my eyelids with that. Now what I'm going to do is add some eyeshadow. So I'm gonna use my Tarte Lit in Bloom palette. Actually, just kidding, I lied. I'm gonna use my Morphe eyeshadow palette in 350, Natural Glow 350. Now that Morphe is no longer with us, I feel really sad about that, but apparently it was because their products are bad, I don't know. But I love their eyeshadow and I literally have all of their brushes. So I'm gonna go into just one of their brown shades and then go into my crease. I'm just gonna do like a really simple eyeshadow look, so I'm gonna just speed this up. Like I told you, I'm not doing anything crazy. I literally just put a very neutral shade or eyeshadow shade on my eyelid, just because this is like a super like everyday look, and I'm trying out the product. So now that we've already tried the Hydro Grip, not necessarily tried because I've had that before, but the Refy brow pencil, now the next thing to do is our face. So I'm going to, and this is something that I always do, just add a tidbit of my concealer over like my blemishes and just the redness. And some of my acne scars. Just because I want to cancel that out. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender and just kind of pat that in. And this is happening all before Mr. Makeup by Mario foundation. So I'm really freaking excited about this. So now we're gonna try the Makeup by Mario foundation. And again, I have the shade, or I picked up the shade in 120. So look at the bottle. So freaking pretty, so pretty. So you guys probably can't see it picked up on camera, or maybe on the camera that I'm using for YouTube, but there is like shimmer in the bottle, and it's supposed to, I guess that contributes to, I guess, the luminous finish. So First off the bat, I love the simplicity of the packaging. I do, and I'm super excited to try this. So I'm just gonna shut up and start pumping. So I added 2 pumps, and what I'm gonna do is I am going to apply it with just like a foundation brush, just on one side. Okay, so there's like a thick consistency right off the bat as I'm applying it. And I think the color shade match is actually really freaking good if I'm like being 100% honest. Because I feel like my Born This Way foundation, I got this like in summer when I was a little bit more tan, so it was on the tanner side, but as of now I'm like on the much fairer side. And then I'm gonna go in with my brush. Let me see, I'm going in with my It Cosmetics Airbrush Buffing a Foundation Brush in the number 110. And I'm gonna first apply this with my brush on my right side. So it's like, to me it feels like it's like a serum, if I'm being honest. And if I'm being honest with you guys, because it says medium coverage, it completely like X'd out my scarring, if you guys can see that. Which I'm very impressed for it being medium coverage. Like, that's actually amazing. It's really, really good. Now I'm just gonna finish it off with the Beauty Blender. It's really, really freaking nice. And I think the color shade match is actually really, really good. So I'm proud of myself on that one. Now I'm just pumping more on the other hand to do the other side. And I'm just gonna do the other side with just a Beauty Blender. In terms of the coverage, I'm very shocked because with just one pump, it covered like the purple and the redness on my skin for it being medium coverage. I can definitely see it being buildable, and it's very, very lightweight. Like, I don't feel like it's heavy at all on the skin, which is super, super nice. Obviously, I do have texture. I have acne prone skin. I do have some breakouts happening, but for the most part, I think it looks amazing. I feel like for my skin, being the dewiness, like with the luminosity of it, it brings my skin back to life, if I'm being completely honest. And the color match for me, I think is really, really good. So I'm super, super happy with it. Super, super happy. I'm so dead. On TikTok, I saw that if you, when you're doing your makeup and your nose starts running, it's because you're activating like your nose ducts or something like that when you're doing makeup, so then it starts running. And that's literally how I feel right now. Like, my nose is starting to run. So now that we have the foundation on, and I'm going in with my favorite concealer, which is a Born This Way concealer, and just adding here to everywhere that I normally do. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be contouring my face, and this is with my NYX Born to Glow. This is with my NYX Born to Glow Radiant Concealer. This is in a really dark shade. I only put a little bit of this, and this is what I use as my liquid contour. Now that my liquid contour is done, I'm going in with my Kendall stick, and this is in the shade Runaway. This is their liquid blush or their stick blush. Now I like to do a cream blush prior to the powder blush. So I'm just gonna pat that in, just blend all that in. Or now that the rest of my base is finished, let's go ahead and set that with the Mercier translucent powder. Oops, I made a mess. All right, so then just on my blender, beauty blender, I'm just gonna go in and bake. Make a mess when I am baking, just because I don't put too much powder underneath here, just because I said my skin is already dry. And then with the excess powder that I have on the beauty blender, I just kind of pat that in on the rest of my skin, because what I do is I then go in with the powder products once the liquid base on my face is finished. So now the next thing that I am going to do is my contour. So I'm going with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Light to Medium palette. And then I take the lightest shade, which is in Medium Cocoa, and then I just put that on my where my contour is. Then I'm going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Surreal. This is my bronzer. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for, aside from the Makeup by Mario foundation. The Dior pH Changing Blush. So this is Dior Backstage Rosy Glow in shade 1 Pink, I'm assuming. Let's take a moment to appreciate the packaging. How beautiful is this packaging? So pretty. So I'm so excited. So apparently, I'm gonna break my nail. Oh my god, it's so pretty, bro. That shade of pink is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my freaking gosh. Gosh, god. It is so pretty. I don't even want to touch it. But I'm gonna take my big fluffy brush. Actually, do I have something that's clean? Yes, so I don't know if this will work the same, but I'm just gonna take this brush just because there's nothing on it. And then I'm gonna start applying. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, so first, like, that is super pigmented and you only need a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but that color is so freaking pretty. Put a lot of blush is because blush is actually the #1 makeup product that diminishes throughout the day. So I know it looks a little bit crazy right now. That pink is just shining through. So I'm just gonna like, so pretty, so freaking pretty. And then the last thing that I'm gonna do is just go in with the Becca Opal highlighter. This pink is so pretty. Stop it. I'm just gonna put a little bit over this. So now what I'm doing is my mascara. I always do my mascara at the end. And I always curl my lashes. Before the whole Alex Earl thing with the lashes, like, this is something that I already knew. And I do agree that waterproof mascara does make your lashes so much longer. I don't know what it is or what's inside waterproof mascara. It works so much better. I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And you can see just by curling my lashes, like, that they're already up. And what I like to do is once my mascara dries, I like to go back in with my eyelash curler so that it makes it a lot more fuller and bigger than what it looks like right now. And what I'm gonna do, then what I like to do is I like to go in with like a lip balm. And then I'm gonna go in with the Summer Fridays Vanilla Beige. It's like brand new. Haven't even used it and it smells so good. Oh my god. So moisturizing, and I love the applicator. Like, it fits so snug on your lips. I don't know how to explain it. And so moisturizing. It smells delicious. Like, I want to eat it. So pretty. And for the grand finale, now that I'm finished with everything, is the Urban Decay setting spray. All right, so final thoughts. Since all my makeup is completed, I went ahead and put my hair down. I do want to go ahead and say that my top products out of everything, aside from the ones that I've already used and repurchased, obviously I repurchased them for a reason. My top products is one, I do want to give a huge shout out. Not a huge shout out, but I do want to go ahead and recommend the Summer Fridays Balm. One, it smells amazing. Two, it looks beautiful. Like the color, the shade, at least this one that I picked up, because this one is the Vanilla Beige. It looks beautiful, it smells amazing, it is so hydrating and moisturizing. This is just like a 10/10 all around. Like, I want to go back and pick up all the other colors. So I absolutely love the Summer Fridays Vanilla Beige Lip Balm. My second product is the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow. This, the color on my cheeks, like, it looks beautiful. I do want to say, like, it's gorgeous. I love this color. I think I was a little bit too excited and I did put a lot, but it is gorgeous, and you really don't need a lot with this product. Like, you can tell that it's obviously very high end. You don't need a lot. It is very pigmented, and it obviously changes to your skin, your pH. So I love this. Go ahead and chat about the Makeup by Mario Surreal Foundation. Now, I want to go ahead and say that this is an amazing foundation. There's obviously luminosity coming through. You can see some shine. I feel like it is very lightweight. I don't feel like there's a lot of makeup on my skin, which is really nice when it comes to foundations. The only thing is that I don't think that it's like the best foundation out there. It is a really good foundation, and I can see what he did. It's an amazing foundation. I just don't think it's like the best. The only thing with me that I'm starting to see, and I've only had it on for maybe like 40 minutes, is in some of the cracks, and I'm not sure if it's that my skin is super dry, or maybe because it is a lot more on the dewier side, and maybe since I put a little bit too much powder, it's not working for my skin. I am starting to see some cracking in the corners of my nose area and around my mouth. That's the only thing that I would say. It's not the best and my favorite foundation, but it is a great one. Last but not least is the Refy brow pencil. I do want to say that this is not my favorite brow pencil. This is an eyebrow pencil that I'm definitely going to have to continue using to really like it. It is super fine as well. I'm not sure if you can see. So it's definitely something that I have to get used to, considering that I went from the Anastasia Beverly Hills defining brow sculpt pencil. So this is, in my honest opinion, it's not my favorite product. So there you have it. There's all the makeup that I purchased and everything used and applied on my face, my opinions and my reviews on them. Other than that, I think my skin looks really good. You guys obviously saw how I looked at the beginning of the video. My skin has been super dehydrated. I'm going through a acne flare, so it's more red than usual, more drier than usual. I am having some breakouts, unfortunately. So you guys saw how my skin looked at the beginning of this video, and obviously with the makeup and all the products, how it looks now, and I think it looks amazing. I'm very happy with how it looks. I hope that if you were looking or leaning on purchasing some of these products, this video helped you make up a decision or not. I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment down below what you would like me to review or see next, and if you have not subscribed just yet, please be sure to do so. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.